Together we can fight through all despair and carry on. There's nothing that can break our body hold strong. Fearless and united, we step into the unknown. Cause even on our darkest days, we're not alone. The journey starts anew, but still our trust will never fade. And we won't ever give up, no matter what has yet to change. Days are going by, losing track of time. Get up when I'm down, coming back around. Old memories always part of me. Give my all and live right now. Together we can fight through all despair and carry on. There's nothing that can break our real fight on strong. Keep looking toward the future, that's how we have come this far. We'll make a vow, we won't lose sight of who we are. But once again, we start a new story. Together we can fight through all despair and carry on. There's nothing that can break a real bond and on strong. Keep looking toward the future, that's how we have come this far. We'll make a vow, we won't lose sight of who we are. Just step backward and show us all a new beginning. And once again, we start a new story.
This boss is so easy. Let's get him, guys. No more losing. No more excuses. You should have fought better.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that there for the entire video of the view. I just wanted to include that cover. I should have probably done a reaction to that. I should have done a reaction to that. Now I'm thinking about it. Well, too late now. But okay. Should have probably done a reaction to that. Now I'm thinking about it. Because that was a really good cover, ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna leave a link to his channel, or link to this video and to his channel if you want to listen to more of his FairyTail covers, or the anime covers that he's done. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for FairyTail 100 Year Quest, episodes 4 through 7 review. Yes, I know I'm a bit late on this. I got sidetracked with work. I was gonna release this back when episode 7 came out, but I got distracted by watching the rest of the FairyTail 100 Quest. I got distracted, and yeah, I kind of forgot. My bad. My bad. It wasn't until like episode 10 came out is when I realized, wait a minute, wasn't I supposed to review something? It's like, oh shit, I forgot to do episode 4 through 7 review. Yeah, my bad. My bad. But anyway, I think from where I last left off in the reviews, ends up with Gray, everybody getting beat up badly by the Diablo gang, by the Diablo Guild. I think, what's his name? This guy, Skull. That armored dude in Korea. I'm just gonna call it. I said I was gonna call it Key because I don't know how to pronounce his name. Korea, Kaya, 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 Korea, Korea, Key. I'm just gonna call it Key. I'm just gonna call it that. I don't know how to pronounce the actual name, so I'm just gonna most Korea, Korea. I don't fucking know. Kar, Kar, Karaya, Karaya. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I'm sorry I butchered it. Kyle. After they lose badly to them, and then they get the. And I believe in episode 5 they get like a rematch. Like Natsu gets a face off Skull or the armored dude. I think he faces off against the armored dude, whatever his name is. I keep on forgetting name. I know. I'm so getting used to these names. I read the manga and it's been a minute since I've read those chapters. So give me a break if I can't remember these names. But yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy this character. I I think it's Scorian. 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 I know one of them is named Scorian. I forgot the name of the armor dude. It's really bugging me. Ah, remember later. Maybe someone in the comment section will probably point out. But yeah. Those Diablo game faces off against Shinatsu. Urza gets a new power up in episode 5. She gets the Bolusian sword somehow. I don't know exactly how. It's never explained in the manga either of how she exactly got the sword. I'm assuming she got it from her mother as a last gift. Because it's literally called the Bolusian sword, which is legit Urza's mom's last name. So I guess that's I guess she got some of her power before she died, or Irene transferred over some of her power. I don't know the exact detail of how she attained this weapon. Maybe this is the same sword. Maybe this is the same sword that came from Irene's body, because if that is, that's pretty dark. Or I don't know. Maybe some of Irene's blood actually got onto one of Urza's swords, and she just manages to gathered this energy into a sword. I don't know how exactly she attained this weapon. It's not, they never explain it. But I honestly don't care because it looks cool in action, and seeing her get beat with that sword against Kaya, it's pretty cool. Ain't gonna lie, it's pretty cool. The other teams, I think it's Momo, Mamu. I think that's his name. I'm trying to remember his name. Demu. I don't remember his name. But the armored dragon slayer. That's my. I remember what type of dragon slayer is. I just don't remember his name. The armored dragon slayer fights against Natsu, and Natsu beats the hell out of him, knocks him out, and Scullion gets beat up by Wendy and Gray. And the I should probably mention that they were motorcyclists for a while, and then Brandish with Chip. In the same episode, Brandish appears and helps out Team Natsu. And apparently, Lucy and Brandish also have a race against who will get Aquarius key first. So the race is on. Also, spoilers. That's gonna happen soon in the manga. Sorry if I spoiled that for you. But let's just say I've actually read the manga. But yep. Oops. Spoiled that for you. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know how. And then they escape back to the Diablo Guild, and we actually get to meet the guild master of that guild. I think like episode 7. And then episode 6, I believe, at the end of episode 5, they go back to the town and discover that, oh shit, Mocophobia's back. And he's a dragon now. And when you see him in all his glory, oh my god, that is the most sickest animation I've ever fucking seen in my fucking life. My god, the animation on just a met, and this is all 2D animation. No, none of that 3D shit. All 2D animation. I left with words on. I feel so sorry for the animators who have to 2D animate that. They must have died of exhaustion trying to animate that. I bet as soon as they were done animating the Mechophobia's dragon form appearance and seeing all his glory, I bet as soon as they were done animating that, they were like, finally, you're done. Yeah, they must have been exhausted. Kudos to them. But yeah, also, I don't really think. I honestly enjoy episode 5. It's pretty good. Episode 6, Battle of Mechaphobia, Team Natsu versus Mechaphobia. I think Lady Mechaphobia's. I forgot her name. I forgot her name too. So I'm pointing out in the comment section. But the girl that Mochaphobia takes adopts after killing her family and takes pity upon her and adopts her or raises her. And apparently she falls in love with Mochaphobia. I guess I don't know. Apparently that's a ship in the fairy tale community. And me personally, I don't really ship them. I mostly see them as a father and daughter relationship, and I think as a daughter she will do anything to protect her father. I wouldn't really see them as lovers. To be honest, I don't see them as lovers. I see them as a father and daughter relationship. I don't see them as lovers. And for people who do, you do realize that Mechaphobia adopted her rights. And it's like, I understand people say, oh, maybe the reason why is because she slowly fell in love with him. No, he didn't. Maybe, yeah, they do say love, but they don't mean as in lovey dovey, like they want to kiss and stuff. No, it means as a family, family love. Like, um, like imagine if I don't know, a daughter would do anything to protect their dad from dying. I don't know, legit. If I don't know, I, if I was her, my and I was about to, and my father was about to die, I would do anything to make him happy. I would do anything to keep him around longer. Which probably, yeah, if that was me. But yeah, but to be fair, uh, that's not. Uh, uh, yeah, I don't see any way. I don't see how they ship that. I mostly see it as a daughter and father relationship more than an actual love interest. But whatever. That's a shipping community for you. That's a shipping community of FairyTail. They ship practically every character. I prefer the canon ones. These two I don't see as canon, and unless Hiro Mashima officially says it's canon, because the only ones that are canon are pretty much Elfman and Evergreen, Gagio and Levy, Juvia and Gray, Urza and Joel, Natsu and Lucy, which they didn't confirm, which was still waiting for that kiss for. What else? I think another one that's sort of canon is Mujane and Lotsis. I think that's sort of canon because in the manga they do have a conversation together, which is removed from the anime, but they do actually have a conversation with each other. They do talk the most to each other. They do have like a couple drinks together, and they, which is removed from the manga, which is removed from the anime, which I don't understand why they made that decision. It just they didn't need to have Lottes foot around with every girl in Fairy Tail. You could just easy. I'm glad they brought it back in 100 Quests and basically says that Mia Jane and Lottes are an official couple. I'm glad they actually made that thing. I know it's I know they hinted at it, but whatever. I'll take it. But however, I do not. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What do you think about the fight? The fight's pretty good, even though you can clearly tell that they are outmatched by Megaphobia true power. Like this guy can literally turn the water sea around the entire town and completely make tornadoes of water and destroy the entire town. And he can practically do shoot very hot water from his mouth, and he can do anything. And it's so hot that it will burn you alive. And yeah, looking for this pretty strong, pretty tough. Is pretty tough, and there's just no stopping Megaphobia. It's not even when Natsu's try to take him one on one, he can't do nothing against him. Not even his punch, his Dragon King Demolition Fist does anything against him. Like none of their attacks work on Megaphobia. which just makes him a freaking tank. And what makes it even crazier is that he's only using half his power, which is kind of funny because at the end of FairyTail, Adenolia also used half his power, which I don't understand. What is it with these overpowered dragons and only using half their power? Yeah, that makes no sense. Anyway, but I do think it's pretty good. This episode's pretty good. I can't say nothing. And when Igneo appeals, oh my god, Igneo! Look at him in all his glory. I will admit, I kind of iffy on the design because the flames in the manga look better than they do in the anime. The flames on Mercophobia's back look a little bit better in the manga than they do in the anime, mostly because they have that detail to them and they have that sort of flair and have more detail to them. But in the manga, it just looks like he has fire on his back. That's it. I think, yeah, that's about it. Like it looks more detail in the manga than it does in the anime. Maybe it's the same thing that happened with. It's one of those cases of what happened with, the Irene Dragon. Yeah, I'm so pissed about that. Basically, what happened with the Irene Dragon, they completely changed the design of the Irene Dragon. If you look at the manga and the freaking anime adaptation, you would, and if you read the manga, like I have, it's like, oh, I can't wait to see this Irene Dragon for animation. And when you get to the Irene Dragon episode, it's like, wait a minute, they did not just change the freaking design. Are you kidding me? That design was so cool in the manga, and it's sort of like that, but not as bad as that. Here, it just has something to do with the flame detail. It's not most. It's There's nothing wrong with the body of the design. It looks mostly the same. It's just the flame on his back doesn't look as detailed as it does in the manga. It just looks like he has fire, like his back and head is on fire, like his entire back neck, back of his head, back of his neck, back of his back of his tail is on fire more than it's actually coming from him. It doesn't look that way. I know. Hopefully they fix this animation error when Igneo appears in like the second season. Yes, there will be a second season. I already know that because I did read that an article online that Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest will be 25 episodes. I don't know where exactly will end. I think it will end at the right in the middle of the right in the middle of the arc. I think. I think it will end there. I have no idea. No idea where we end. No clue. No clue at all. I know we're near the end of the Odoron arc, so maybe we'll just get. Maybe they'll just try to switch out this Odoron arc, and then maybe they'll just try to switch out this Odoron arc to the final episodes, and then end it at the beginning of the Eltio arc. I think, or they'll just switch it to the Selene arc. I'm not sure if the actual 25 episodes. They said that was on a DVD, so it might be different from what is actually in the anime because on a DVD, it's totally different. It could be like 50 episodes compared. I know I haven't checked the actual DVD. I don't know how many episodes it actually is. Also, by the way, I will be getting that FairyTail 100 Course DVD. I got like every manga. Why not get the DVD? Yeah, but But I do enjoy episode 6, and when Igneo finally has a standoff with Natsu, and then Igneo talks about something, alluding to something of his plan or what he wants to do to this world. Basically, just destroy it. And he also burns the city aflame and gives Igneo gives Natsu his powers, and Natsu refuses to eat it, and then Team Natsu legit has to convince him to eat it, and Natsu eats it, attains powers, beats the hell out of Mechaphobia, and a beautiful, the best fight so far in the anime. And Fairy Tail 100 Quests, that fight was amazing. Yeah, Natsu turning into that Igneo phone is so cool, so epic, so amazing. It's perfect. And yeah, pretty good. And then episode 7 ends. That was, I think, episode 4. I forgot to mention episode 4. Episode 4 is basically just them on a sea looking for Natsu. I briefly kind of mentioned them both in episode 4 and episode 5. They're both the same kind of episode. Episode 4 mostly focuses on Yusi and Brandish, while episode 5 focuses on the ship, and then Brandish just saves them. And the fight happens in episode 5. The rematch happens in episode 5, and episode 4 is just them in the sea. And then episode 6 is the Mechaphobia fight, and then yeah, episode 7 is just the end, the epilogue of the Mechaphobia arc of FairyTail 100 Quests, which I'm surprised got done in 7 episodes, which makes me kind of wonder how they're gonna do the rest of the series. Is it like gonna be all 7 episodes? Because I don't know how many more episodes it got in the anime. In the volume, I'm not sure what chapter they're on in the volume. In the Fairy Tail 100 Quests, I think they're on I'll probably check on the next video, but I think they're on chapter something. I know they're in like volume, the Audubon volumes. I just forgot which one, but yeah, this one's pretty good. I enjoy it a lot. These 4 episodes are pretty good and pretty solid, and I think episode 7 ends on a little bit of filler at the end after they wrap things up with Mechaphobia, and Mechaphobia is happy ever thoroughly human, and we get to go to FairyTail. I don't know what FairyTail is. I don't know who these characters are, and I'd love to know more because these characters are actually pretty interesting. But yeah, they're just there for filler. To be honest, they're pretty good. Pretty good characters. They're pretty good alternate versions of FairyTail, even though it's clearly that they're alluding to a third dimension, because that's probably where they came from. It just so happened that they managed to land in the FairyTail world. That's at least my theory. That's at least my theory of where FairyTail came from. It's like, wait, FairyTail? Why is there like 3 doppelgangers of FairyTail? It makes no sense. And then I realized, oh, and then the outer all came. Was like, wait a minute, doesn't that mean FairyTail? Those characters from FairyTail are actually from the 3rd dimension, and it explains why we don't see any FairyTail members in that world. Yeah, I shouldn't probably not spoil that for people, but yeah, I read the manga. I can do what I want. But yeah, but FairyTail, even though it's technically not a spoiler, it's not a spoiler. It's really just a theory. Not really a spoiler. I'm just theorizing here. Not really a spoiler. I don't know if that's been confirmed by Hiro Mashima or not. It's just a theory. Oh, animate. I'm not doing that. Yeah, but yeah, I enjoy these episodes. These episodes are pretty good, and this is going to sign off, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. And remember, stay big, fairy tale fans.